how would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Confringo!
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Who lived here, I wonder?
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on, then. What you got?
It's
Revelio. 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 Brilliant.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa.
Wonderful.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks... Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my... Before taking it out into...
Glacius.
There you go.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
I think it's learned its lesson. But do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Expelliarmus. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Revelio. 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 Accio.
That's the last book.
Lumos. Revelio.
Hello, Cressida.
Oh, What a...
Here you are.
Now, perhaps... Thank goodness
Expelliarmus.
some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me.
Confringo! Revelio. Lumos.
Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Someone's going to regret trespassing. Marvelous strike! I've never been one for gardening.
Stupid one.
No.
It's you who interfered with us.
Leviosa.
That woman, isn't it?
Stupid.
Other people's affairs.
Expelliarmus. Glacius.
Confringo!
Leviosa.
Motley Fairley! I haven't even had me tea yet!
Glacius. Glacius. Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Revelio.
Protego! Confringo!
Clumsy little fool. Reducto.
That's all they're teaching in school these days. Confringo! Incendio! Too slow. Confringo! It's... No! Incendio! Confringo!
Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Glacius. Leviosa. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Glacius. Stupefy. Glacius. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Glacius. Revelio.
Intriguing place, Zanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to... They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we...
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Revelio.
Now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Revelio. Petrificus Totalis. Something here. Ranrock said so. Revelio. Petrificus Totalis. Someone there? Revelio. Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Leviosa. That was meant for Accio.
That was unimpressive. Seems your eye. Oh!
Expelliarmus. There you are.
I won't rest.
Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus.
How on earth could they have known about this place?
Revelio.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Revelio.
imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Revelio. Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen. Command it to access. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more...
Yes, sir.
That said, speak.
I will, sir. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Depulso! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Revelio. What have the Keepers planned for me? Revelio. Accio. These look familiar. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Was it Accio I used before? Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go. Accio. Revelio. Accio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Accio. More statues. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Not making this easy on me. Revelio. Accio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Revelio. presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Revelio.
never get used to these floors.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Wingardium Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Glacius! Leviosa! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Accio! Revelio! Revelio! Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupid one. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Balso. Confringo. Glacius. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Repulsor.
What a relief.
Revelio.
Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest,
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try.
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I...
Thank you, sir. Well... I'd better keep an eye on...
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about
Protego!
confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe...
Expelliarmus!
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Thank you again for the... potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Pardon me, but why?
Oh, hello. I was musing on the... When I was at Hogwarts, we told horrible stories. It's silly.
You want me to follow the bus?
I do, yes. If...
Very well.
Oh, how... You can usually find me right around...
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day?
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good...
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust...
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realise I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him about Ranrock in particular.
I assume your interest is to do with the rumours I've...
It is.
If you should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in...
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rook...
Not much more than the fact friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough. They each want something the... That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certain... Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous with... They should, however, be confronted and...
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lord Gog, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Much as they exhaust me, I'm a bit sad my last one's headed to Hogwarts soon. To have your career laid out from birth. No worries.
My neighbour's oldest boy is taken to Howard at the Moon at night. She's...
I think we're getting a lot more trade from the Hogwarts students this year, what with Quidditch being cancelled. Poor children have nothing else to do with their spare time. I honestly don't know how two herbology shops can prosper in one village. People must be brewing an inordinate amount of potions.
Too busy with dizzying whiskies, if you ask me. Cheap games her quilt. Sounds very clever.
I must say, I admire Sirona Ryan, the way she welcomes all types into the Three Broomsticks. So rare.
We've had our fair share of blackguards and rogues.
Socialising together makes a nice change.
I'd say we're still more civilized than muggles any day of the week.
I sent my letter of inquiry last Monday.
You
don't ever want to find yourself in the pocket of one who knows the...
A full day's work clears the mind, I say.
What others do in their own homes. One never knows.
But I shall leave it to the muggles.
I have a terrible curse where I can't live through while I do work.
Relief washes over me the moment I return from London. Being amongst so many muggles is exhausting.
Always a kind best friend. Always have been.
Anyone can run a shop if they inherited it.
My mother used to say I was lazy, wouldn't pick up my toys.
Thomas Brown is a marvel, I tell you. I was looking for impossible to find a book on werewolves.
I told my nieces I'd leave my grandmother's silver cauldron.
Doesn't it look scared?
Unicorn blood will keep you alive, certainly, but at what cost?
Or do work of any kind.
The hot heading. No one put it on airs and graces and a pint of butterbeer. Unlike the happiest day of my life was when my wife and I found out my daughter was a witch. I was offered a job at that alchemist. We know what we were looking for, potions and the like. See if I can spot. Just because you know Lumos doesn't mean you can't get lost.
Brucey Hill the other day. Oh, wonder if Augustus knows his work is sweet on his daughter.
Can't imagine how I'd felt as a boy if my head...
I imagine it's about the comfort to have your career laid out from birth. No worries about school or classes. There's a dignity in service, isn't there?
Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
We must keep it tight. Dr. Gryffindor was the greatest of curiosity.
You'll not cast success.
Any family with more than one house elf.
I will say that I was relieved to have our family elf about when I was younger. Kept me from having to clear the doxies from the curtains each spring.
Any pet certainly knows her beasts. Stop me from blindly buying these harmless when she knew
Minus
what
the
I
old
needed
credit
was
goalposts.
first guide on alley on account of the wider selection of merchandise.
I'd take up her biology if it
Can't imagine how I felt as a boy if my headmaster cancelled Quidditch.
House elves and wizard kind's best
Keep a
friend.
tidy tavern.
Always happen.
Don't carry your secrets to the grave.
One never knows when society will be
Casting away
thrown
the
into the
siblings
midst
in
of
one
unrest. I adore living in Hogsmeade. For a lark, I sometimes...
You'll not cast successfully if you don't first see it happen in your own mind. Astonishing.
The young today aren't willing to put in the work to learn magic. No,
The temperature
is my harmless fun. But not when you've just had your hair done like a...
Have any of you been by Calliope Snelling's lately? Does wonders for one's image to have a styling done by
Say
her.
wonder, been switched to
Not saying
fluff.
if you need it, merely suggesting.
My poor Susan was once the victim of a Timothy Teasdale thieves paragraph, but I suspect he has some interesting stories about his years as a wizard cover-up. Best friend. Mind, I do feel a bit safer when he's around. He was. You'd think he was captain of the Chuckling Cannons the way he goes on.
When I was a student at Hogwarts, my favourite class was astronomy. Kept up.
Any family with more than one house elf should share, in my opinion.
Well, she was very disappointed when I couldn't help her with a horoscope.
With losing a hair.
Upon house elves. Children from homes with more than one house.
I dread the day muggles know of wizard kind. You know, they'll be asking for favours around the clock.
No, of late. Conjure this, conjure that. I wonder if we really...
The saucy flavour of
The herbology professor at Hogwarts can charm the scales around. I wonder if we really need a statute of secrecy. I'd like to reach out to Hogwarts for a change. It's a good reason to fancy to tie that with faith.
So enjoy more than the drama fire.
I dread the day muggles know of wizard kind. They'll be asking for favours around the clock.
That young Otto Dibble at Glandrags does seem nervous. Helpful, mind you. But then still hasn't quite found his stride.
My parents finally thought of my I was offering is that now the next well, I'm expected to bring the children to dinner and they'll give us something. I wouldn't mind, but it's an awful rose. Oh, hard work and good luck go hand in hand. And your child, too.
I'm not sure muggles appreciate how simple their lives are. I like
Too busy with filling whiskey, if you ask me.
not saying I don't have the odd key.
Just because you know Blue Mask doesn't mean you can't lock.
Greedier than nipples and meaner than trolls.
Don't know how that will line the fellow does this one. Always seems to find a perfect wine for each customer. Cooks each day won't be like it. That's why all the other children have to be constantly
When you find a good opportunity, it's wise to seize it with both hands.
That young Otto Dibble and Glandrax does seem a nervous sort. Like harmless fun. But I'm still hasn't quite found life explained.
What brings successful young witches and wizards isn't blind purity, it's love. You had a house elf in the kitchen.
I thought Susan was once the victim of a pimple jinx at school. If Mr. Pippin hadn't had freshly brewed cure for boils on hand, I don't know what we would have done. That man is a saint.
I overheard some
The other day at Tomes and Scrolls.
What do you suppose muggles would make about dependence upon the house elves?
Wish I'd had him when I was at Hogwarts. Hogsmeade's always charming, of course, but at Christmas, well, in my view, there's nowhere more beautiful. An honest day's work for an honest sickle. That's my creed.
It's terribly upsetting.
I'm well suited to counting money.
Punish themselves.
The Quidditch cancelled at Hogwarts this year might do make the most of it when they're at home. Flying about the bog, tossing a quaffle back and forth. Suppose I do get to see it.
I don't know about centaurs, but there hasn't been a dragon in history worth losing a hair over.
Honeydew potion wants keeping away from today's young.
My parents finally installed a fireplace. I was thrilled, except now that they're connected to the Blue Network, I'm expected to bring the children for dinner every Sunday.
Too busy with fizzing
I wouldn't
whiskies,
mind,
you
but
ask me?
it's an awful roast they cook.
My food couldn't be more... Could have sworn I saw one of the Hogwarts ghosts wandering near the graveyard the other day. Very strange.
Probably on account of the war.
Master Castle Quidditch, you don't foresee it happening in your own way.
According to us, will keep you alive, your own mind.
I think we can all agree that what muggles lack in magical ability, they make up for it.
I have a terrible curse where I can't lift tools or do work of any kind.
No one's putting on airs and graces over a pint of butterbeer. Not like they do at the Three Broomsticks.
I honestly don't know how two herbology shops could...
No one could charm a hairstyle like me. Smooth as a moon.
My life,
But I prefer the...